Welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, today I am doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here. It is currently my go-to glam look, and I just love this look so much for parties or anything like that. So if you do want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching. So right now I'm just being really extra AF and applying highlight all over my chest or shoulders or collarbones, if you want to say, because I like looking glowy. So now I'm going in with my browgal set. It came in my BoxyCharm. I really do highly recommend this. I do not know the price, but I will put the link in the description. But basically what I'm doing is lightly taking the powder into my brows and feathering them out because that's what I like. I like them looking natural. But now I'm using my concealer. This is my favorite concealer to carve my eyebrows with, and it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer in 1.0. Also, the brush is a Morphe M410. So I just blended that concealer out with my Real Beauty blender, or the Booty blender, and I just lightly even it out throughout my eyes so I have an even base for the eyeshadow. So now I'm just going back over my brows just to make sure they're even and there's no sparse areas, and to make sure like there's no concealer in them. So I go back in with my Booty blender and I just blend out all the creases that I made when I was like opening my eye. Then to set my base, I'm using the Bare Minerals translucent powder. This had came in my BoxyCharm, and I was like, okay, let me just give it a try for this video, and I actually loved it. It's amazing. Now I'm going in with my Faith Joeva palette. So I go in with this burnt orange and apply that as a transition shade, and I evenly apply that on both eyes so it looks even. I hate when eyeshadow does not look even. Now I'm just taking the Sigma E40 tapered blending brush. I love this brush with my everything because it really does blend out the eyeshadow. So now I'm going in with my favorite makeup artist collab with ColourPop, and that's I Love Sarahi's palette. And I'm just basically taking that nice brown orange that's in there. I don't know, I really love this color for any look. Now I'm going in with a clean fluffy brush and just blending that eyeshadow out even more because you really want it to be blended, and that's the whole point. So now I'm going in with the Sigma E41 dual fiber brush, and I'm going back into that palette and grabbing the darkest shade. It's mainly like a brown but mixed in with like red undertones, and I really love that about this shade. So I took it into the crease and the outer point of my eye. Then of course I'm gonna go back with that fluffy brush or blending brush and blend even more. I do go back in with more product after I blend just to deepen it up, but you don't want to add so much product at once. So really just take your time blending and then add more product and make it darker. So now I'm going in with this BoxyCharm palette that came in my box this month, and I absolutely love this palette. As you can tell, it did come in all messed up because one of the pigments broke, which sucked. But these pigments are amazing. I'm telling you, the pigmentation on these are just outstanding. And I just basically applied this all over my lid, and then we're going to go in after and blend. Guys, if you hear my nephew in the background, he's like screaming his head off. But I also did use a reddish brown shadow out of my Joeva's palette. It was like the second one from the bottom, the third row. So now I'm going back in with the I Love Sarai palette with the darkest shade and putting that in my outer corner just to blend the two colors together. And then we're going to take a fluffy brush just to blend it all together. So I forgot to look at the number of this brush, but it is a very similar comparison to the Y15, and I'm just taking that dark shade and really taking it into the outer crease. Then I went back in with that BoxyCharm palette and reapplied those shadows just to make sure there's more pigmentation. I mean, it looks good as it is, but I really wanted it to pop. So now I'm going in with my favorite liner, and this is the NYX matte liner. I had went ahead and just did my other eye off camera, but now we're going into the face. To moisturize, I use the Cetaphil moisturizing cream, and I absolutely love this cream. I think it's made a big difference in my skin. But now I'm just taking the Becca primer and a brush. It's like a duo fiber brush, and it's from Doe Colors. Any brush that I have not mentioned is mainly just Doe Color brushes. And I'm just evenly applying that all over my face just to get an even base. Now I'm going in with my old Holy Grail foundation. It's the Makeup Forever HD stick, and I used to love this, but now I'm going in with a Morphe G36 and this Goody Co serum. It acts as a primer and also like a serum for your face. I really went ham because this foundation is the only foundation that actually blends in with my skin just because I'm so tan this summer. But hopefully I can go to the store and actually get one that fits me. It does look orange, but in the end it really does match my skin. Now I'm going in with cream contour, and I'm using that LA Girl cream, and it's absolutely amazing. I love this. I've been using it forever, and I need to stock up, literally. and it's in the shade Chestnut. I basically apply it to the face where I want my face to look 10 times skinnier, like Kim Kardashian. And I'm going back in with the Goody Co serum and another dual fiber brush and just blending that out, making sure there's no harsh lines. Then for my lips, I just blend it out with the Beauty Blender. Then we're going in with my Holy Grail concealer, my absolutely favorite concealer that's even drugstore, so it is affordable for you guys. And I've used this in all of my tutorials just because it's just amazing. If you don't see me using this, then I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer, but this is my Holy Grail. Then I'm taking my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and I promise you guys it's clean. It's just the stains will not come out. And I just blend that out evenly under my eyes, my forehead, my nose, my chin, and my upper lip. Then I go back in with this dual fiber brush that I use for the cream contour, and I go back and blend all the edges to make sure there's nothing really unblended. And I feel like it just darkens up the face again so it doesn't look so pale from the concealer. So I don't like going in straight with concealer under my contour because I feel like it just brightens up my face and makes it look more pale. So I just go in with my foundation brush, which is the G36 by Morphe, and I just blend it out with my foundation that is on the brush still. So before I set my skin, I just want to blend everything out, make sure there's no creases in my skin, and make sure everything's even. So I just wanted to use this for the video, and I went back in with the matte side of that Bare Minerals translucent powder. I didn't really feel like it did anything, but for the rest of my face it did. But for baking wise, I didn't feel like it did anything. It's more like a pressed powder for like the rest of your face, but I actually ended up loving it. So then I was like, screw it, I'm gonna bake, and I ended up just using my airspun powder that's translucent, and I just baked in the places you would usually bake. So while our face bakes, I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up my skin, and I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Souffle or Soleil palette or whatever, and I like to pat it into my skin, but I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna rub it. And I absolutely love this powder. It's my go-to, as you can tell, or as you saw, I literally hit pan. Now I'm going with my holy grail that I've had for years. It's the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm just using this Doe Colors brush again. It's for contouring, and I just used all three colors. I like swiping it back and forth in the palette, and I just contour my cheeks. Now, I might look crazy after I do this, but I do like having a very nice cleanup under my contour, so I went ahead and baked under my contour. Then I just took a small Real Techniques brush and brushed all the excess powder off my face because I felt like it was drying up, like my skin was drying up. So I almost forgot to set my brows, but I don't go all full out and spend $20 on a mascara for your brows. I just use this Maybelline clear mascara and I absolutely love it. It's like a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love brushing my hairs upwards just so it looks like I have more fluffy brows. It makes my hair look more full, so I do love doing that. Now I'm going in with my go-to lashes, and either the Black Magic lashes or now they're Rouge and Rouge lashes. And I absolutely love these. I do have a code. I'll put it in my description box, but I'm using the Duo Glue. I do suggest this one over the one that comes in the tube just because this one is more tacky. It really sticks on during like rain. Now for blush, I'm going in with Milani's Luminoso and this Luxie blush brush. So since we contoured or bronzed our lips, I'm going to go in and go ahead and use that Too Faced Chocolate Soleil powder and bronze up, well not bronze up, but contour my lips so they look like they have that big effect. So now I'm going back in and brushing all that excess powder that was on my face with a flat Real Techniques brush. I do go back and blend it, and once you spray your setting spray, it will melt all the powders together. So now I'm just going in with some rose water just to hydrate my skin again and give it some life, and blending all those powders together. So now for highlight, I'm taking my Morphe M510 brush with my favorite go-to highlighter. It's the Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter. Then following with that, I'm taking the Sleek palette in Cleopatra and using that gold shade that is in the top left. Like looking like a glowy, oily goddess, but that is my cup of tea. If it's not yours, you can go in with a lighter highlight if you want. I just went ham with mine because that's how I like it. So now I'm just taking any smudge brush and using those burnt oranges that were in my Jueva and the I Love Sarai palette. I'm going in with my It Cosmetics black liner and my waterline just to intensify my look. I really think this does make my brown eyes also pop out. Then I'm going in with this little Tarte mascara that came like in a baggie when I was at Ulta, but it works amazing. I don't know the name of it, sadly. So now I'm going in with a brown lip liner from NYX. It's just in brown, and I really do love this because it makes my lips look bigger if you do try to overline. And I love going in with the nude in the center just because it really makes your lips pop. So once I'm done doing that, I'm going in with a lip gloss by Smashbox. I don't know if they sell this anymore just because I just went on the site and it was not there. But I will put the name in the description box because I do not remember what it is. So now I'm going in with this Ready Set Go setting spray, and it does spray a lot of product, so your face is gonna get like soaked, but it's okay because nobody wants your face to melt off during the day. So now I'm going in with any flat brush you have or that I had, and then I just went in with my Ofra highlighter and just highlighted my brow bone, and then you want to go back and blend it so it doesn't look so harsh. But that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a nice day. I love you all, and thank you for watching.